Welcome back to Carkspedition, the channel where machines meet madness. From battle-ready helicopters to extreme cars that defy gravity, we dig deep into the metal, mechanics, and missions behind the world's most legendary vehicles. If it's fast, deadly, or just plain wild, we're probably already on it. So hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's dive into the Mi-35M Super Hind, one of the most underrated but brutally effective gunships flying under the radar. Main segment: detailed, narrative style, engaging flow. The Mi-35M, a modernized variant of the Soviet-era Mi-24 Hind, is no ordinary helicopter. Nicknamed the flying tank, this heavily armored assault chopper was born from decades of battlefield experience, but the Super Hind takes it to another level. Designed through a collaboration between Russia's Rostvertol and South Africa's 8 Advanced Technologies and Engineering, the Super Hind is a Frankenstein of firepower and finesse. While the base Mi-24 was built to carry troops and provide air support, the Mi-35M Super Hind has been re-engineered with precision avionics, composite armor, night vision capabilities, and weapons that could make even an Apache nervous. So why is this Cold War icon showing up in U.S. defense circles in 2026? Well, while the Pentagon isn't buying these birds directly, American defense analysts are watching closely. Countries aligned with both NATO and Russian equipment, like Iraq, Venezuela, and Nigeria, are still flying Super Hinds today, some of which have received recent upgrades. And as global military doctrine shifts toward hybrid warfare, urban combat, and rugged terrain operations, helicopters like the Mi-35M are proving their value in unexpected ways. In terms of capability, this is no museum piece. The Mi-35M Super Hind can carry a full combat load of rockets, anti-tank missiles, and a 23mm twin-barrel cannon. That means it's not only a troop transport but also a gunship that can neutralize armored vehicles, buildings, or enemy helicopters. And thanks to modernized engines and rotor systems, it can fly at altitudes over 16,000 feet and hit speeds of up to 310 kilometers per hour. It's brutal, it's fast, and it's designed to survive hits that would down most other aircraft. Now, let's talk money. How much would a Super Hind cost today, in 2026? While prices vary based on configuration and country of sale, a fully upgraded Mi-35M Super Hind would likely run around $36 to $40 million USD per unit, depending on armament and electronics. That's significantly cheaper than an AH-64E Apache Guardian, which costs upwards of $70 million per aircraft. So while the Super Hind might not have the sensor fusion or stealth coating of top-tier Western models, it's a cost-effective powerhouse for nations that want firepower without bankrupting their defense budget. And here's the twist. Private defense contractors and experimental testing units in the U.S. have reportedly evaluated Super Hind-style platforms for threat simulation training. These helicopters are used in mock combat to simulate adversarial tactics, helping U.S. pilots understand what they might face in real-world scenarios. It's not just about owning these machines, it's about studying them, breaking them down, and learning how to counter them in the air. One of the reasons the Mi-35M still commands attention is its rugged versatility. You don't need a pristine airbase to launch it. It thrives in desert heat, mountain altitudes, and jungle humidity. From Afghanistan to Angola, this helicopter has earned its battle scars. And the Super Hind upgrades mean it's not just surviving anymore, it's dominating. FLIR sensors, GPS-guided munitions, modern digital cockpits, this isn't your granddad's chopper. Now, some critics argue that Russian-origin helicopters like the Mi-35M are outdated by U.S. standards. But that's missing the point. The Super Hind isn't trying to compete with stealth aircraft or fifth-gen fighters. It's built for a different battlefield, one where close air support, troop insertion, and brute force intimidation matter more than stealth or network warfare. In that world, the Mi-35M is king. And in 2026, with military budgets tightening and global tensions rising, many nations are looking at proven platforms with low operational costs and high mission effectiveness. That's where the Mi-35M continues to shine. No frills, just firepower. And from a purely engineering standpoint, it's a fascinating blend of old-school mechanics and 21st-century tech. So whether you're a military aviation junkie, a hardware analyst, or just someone who loves powerful machines, the Mi-35M Super Hind deserves your attention. It may not be the flashiest bird in the sky, but it's got a legacy written in metal and smoke. Closing. Smooth transition. Call to action. That's all for today's deep dive into the Mi-35M Super Hind and why it still matters, even in a high-tech world like 2026. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like and share it with someone who lives for rotor blades and rocket pods. Got a favorite helicopter you want us to cover next? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to GoChintuAdventures, where every machine tells a story. See you in the next mission. Stay sharp, stay curious.